Right guys, I'm playing Call of Duty 3 Modern Warfare. This is on the MSI Raider GE67HX gaming laptop. My laptop's got an Intel i7-12800HX, which has got it's got Intel i7-12800HX, which has got 16 cores, 24 threads, 8 efficiency cores, 8 performance cores. It's got NVIDIA RTX 3080 Ti laptop GPU, which has got 16 gigs of VRAM. The laptop itself has got 32 gigs of RAM. It's fully upgradable to 64 gigs of RAM. I did specify why I don't, well, I did want to upgrade it at some point, but I just chose not to upgrade it as a direct result that it is pretty expensive to upgrade the 32 gigabyte sticks. Each stick costs about $100. So I just didn't see a point of having to upgrade my laptop from 32 gigs to 64 gigs if one stick is going to be costing me $100 each. I'm just saying, I just didn't see a point of why I need to do that. You understand? Why do I need to pay $100 for a stick, a 32 gigabyte stick? And I did do some research online. I did some research and I found out that the only reason that most people would opt for an upgrade to 64 gigabyte is solely because maybe because that person is trying to, maybe that person is solely trying to find, if you're doing a lot of media consumption on your laptop, like a lot of graphics design, stuff like that. Maybe you build a lot of websites, or you're a photographer and you require something for your 3D printing. I don't know what, anything that's got anything to do with graphic design, things like that, then of course, yes, then you would definitely need the higher RAM. You see, you'd need the higher RAM. Solely for those reasons of wanting to do media consumption. Then of course the 64 gigabyte does make sense for those purposes. Of course, 64 gigs of RAM would also support gaming. It would support gaming as well. So it's not a bad thing. The gaming itself, I think like you'd get better frame rates and stuff like that. So you'd probably also get better frame rates. You understand? With 32 gigabytes, you probably get slightly more FPS count. I'm not saying it would be a lot. Like right now, I've got on this game, I'm getting about 53 FPS. No. Oh no, it's not 53, it's 58, 59. I'm getting about 59, 58 FPS. And my laptop itself, I'm getting about 58, 59 FPS. And you've got to remember that I am playing this game on Ultra. I'm playing this game on Ultra as well, so this is on Ultra. I've got DLSS enabled, and yes, I do actually have. I do actually have. Right, so I do actually have DLSS enabled, and I've got it on performance. On image sharpening, I do have that set to about 10%. so it's not a lot. I know, but like I said, I do this for the FPS, for the frames, for the performance, basically. I'm not too worried about quality. You know, the quality. I mean, you can look at the game; it looks fantastic to me. I mean, I don't see a point of making it look better. I mean, it looks good to me. It doesn't look bad. I can see everything. I can see the stairs. I can see all the windows. I can see all the effects. And remember, I am playing this. I am playing this game on ultra as well. So this is not on the lowest graphic setting. It's like the second highest. I could have this on extreme. I could play this on extreme. Actually, I could do a test just to see what extreme would look like. I could do a test just to see what extreme looks like. You understand? I mean, it would be my own reasoning why I want to do that. Not that it's important, but to me, it's like I just want to see what extreme would look like on the bitmap thing. But like I said, it's not going to make a big difference. You understand? The extreme, because it's the ultra is the second highest. Why don't I use extreme? Well, because extreme utilizes more shadows. You know, it's got a more shadow thing on it. Right. So I'll come out of this match. And then I'll go into the graphic settings and I'll set it on extreme. I want to see the differences as well. I just want to see what the game is going to look like on a higher graphic setting. Not because I want to see it, but I just want to see the differences. You understand? I'm that kind of person. I'm quite inquisitive. I just want to see. So I have it on ultra already. So I'll tell you what it's got. It's got minimum. That's the lowest. It goes down to, that's what you need to use on Steam Deck, is minimum. And then it's got basic. And then that's the second highest. Well, second from minimum. And then you got balance. That's the third one. And then you got ultra. That's the fourth one. The fifth and last one is extreme. So I'm going to set this on extreme. And that's set on extreme, and I want to actually see what it's gonna be like. So it's asking me to apply that. I've applied it, and now I'm playing this not on ultra but on extreme. That's the highest graphic setting you can have on Call of Duty, and I'm already getting 58 frames. I just want to see how Bed Party will look like on extreme graphics. But this is what I can do with my laptop. You see, that's why I'm saying this is achievable only solely because of the PC resolution. If I play games on 40p resolution, these games are not going to look good. They're going to look good, but I won't be able to play it on extreme or on ultra. And definitely, I'm not going to be getting 59 or 58 FPS. It's fluctuating between 58 and 59 FPS. So to me, that's fantastic. It's a good result, I think. Right, so I haven't purchased the Battle Pass yet, but I will be purchasing it. So this one I'm using a Val 46. I'm using it's a Wasp Stinger, but it looks like an Uzi. Smoke grenade, proximity mine, tactical insertion. That's the flare.
Yeah, you got this.
Right, let's get in there. Wait. Okay, that's off. I was wondering. Oh, wow. He's using a shotgun. I have to be a bit careful. Oh, wow. People are just getting me, man. Right, on extreme, I'm not noticing that much. I haven't even gotten one kill yet. I got a kill. Now I've got a kill. Oh, this is kill confirmed. So you need to get the tags on these. Okay, the one thing I'm noticing on extreme is that, right, so a lot of the textures are a lot sharper. The textures are a lot sharper. That's what I'm noticing. So I'm noticing that the textures appear a lot sharper. Between the sharp, besides the sharpness, I'm not really noticing.
Moving this way.
I'm not noticing. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Right, that was so bad. Right, let me go into this house. Let me go up. Right, so images appear sharper. That's what I gotta say. So that's what I'm noticing. First and foremost, images appear a whole lot sharper. That's what I'm noticing. Graphic wise, everything looks a whole lot sharper. Like I can actually tell now the differences when I'm actually going up the stairs. You see the shadows as well look much more. The shadows look a whole lot more premium. You see the shadows look a whole lot more premium. They don't look as cartoony as before. Everything appears much sharper. So that's what I'm noticing with the extreme graphics. Everything just looks really sharp. You know, like you can actually tell now the differences between things. Oh yeah, and the other thing I noticed is the graphics appear to have gone a bit darker as well. So before everything was really light and a bit like difficult to see the differences between certain items or certain things, you know. But obviously now. But now you can actually tell, like, I don't know how else to describe it. I can tell differences now. Just by looking at this, I can tell now that, okay, that's stairways. This looks like a path or something. You understand? So I'm noticing things more now with extreme graphics. So everything just, the graphics look a whole lot sharper. I think that's the best way I can describe this. Everything just appears a whole lot sharper. Would I prefer playing this extreme over ultra? I've got to say it like this. I don't really think extreme is better. I think ultra was better. I do think ultra was better. I'll say it like this because the extreme is making things sharper and darker, yes, but the ultra makes things more colorful. If that makes sense to anybody who's listening to me. Ultra is making things more colorful, whereas extreme is actually downplaying everything and making everything look a bit dull. You know, like so for example, things look a bit more dull, like a bit down. Like if I was given an option, if someone told me what do you prefer to play this on, extreme or ultra, I'll probably stick with ultra. Solely for the reason that I think ultra is a whole lot better. I'm just saying that's just, it's a personal opinion. You get what I'm saying? In extreme, everything's sharper and you can tell the differences. It's well defined, more defined, and the shadows are also more defined, more structured. So, and it also gets darker. But on ultra, everything's really bright and colorful, and it's like a cartoon. You know, it's got that cartoon feeling. But on extreme, everything gets a bit more realistic, you know, in terms of gameplay, and it kind of loses its character. Because I think this is supposed to be a fun map, you know. So it's my view. It's my view. My FPS count didn't fall down as much as I thought it was going to change. It didn't change. it remains on 59 FPS. It didn't go down as much as I thought. I think it's because the map itself is a cartoon map. So I think that's the reason why it didn't fall. If I was playing another map, then the count would have fallen down to about 53 FPS. Like I kept saying before. I didn't check it properly, but now it's shot back up to 59 FPS. And I know the reason why is because I changed it back to ultra. On ultra, everything is on. I mean, if I go to ultra now and I look at everything that's on ultra, let's see. Okay, so there's some things that were on medium and not on high. So I'm actually putting anything I find that this didn't put it on. So if there's anything I don't find on here that is the highest, I am changing it to the highest. No, it's just interesting because there's certain things in here that were not on the highest or on ultra.